Missouri lawmakers have passed a bill to allow more carry-out cocktails. When the pandemic started, Missouri let restaurants sell alcoholic drinks to boost sales. The bill passed today would make the policy permanent as long as drinks are sold with food and in tamper-proof containers. The bill would also expand when businesses can sell alcohol on Sundays. Instead of 9 a.m. to midnight, the hours would be 6 a.m. to 1:30 the following morning. In the Northland, Clay County has removed its social distancing and mask requirements for people who are fully vaccinated. KMBC 9's Brian Johnson is at one of the top attractions in Liberty tonight to see how the change is having an impact.
24. Yours is 34.
Across the street from the Clay County Health Department is one of the city's top 10 attractions.
That's it.
The Liberty Antique Mall, where the masks required reminder now sits in the trash.
Today has just been a happy day.
Barbara Neinmar has run the store since 1990. She's glad to ditch the masks and start a new chapter.
Just like a butterfly coming out of its cocoon.
Vendors hope the changes don't create a new wave of infection, so restrictions can be gone for good.
It will be awkward going without a mask. I have worn it for so long. But it is nice to think that we're getting to the point that we can actually go out and about and feel safe.
I'm just hoping that people get out and move around more. They feel a little more comfortable going into businesses.
Vendors say the pandemic didn't really affect antique sales, but they say it is nice to see people's smiles again.
The only drawback I can see is now I have to shave more often. No mask.
Instead of on their faces, masks are in pockets.
It was great. It was awesome. I carry it with me all the time just in case some people just may want it.
In Liberty, Brian Johnson, KMBC 9 News.
The Clay County Health Department says anyone who is not fully vaccinated should continue wearing masks and social distancing. Private businesses and organizations can still require masks, though, if they so choose. The Kansas City Royals announced today wearing a mask is no longer required out at the K. This is for fully vaccinated fans. Masks are still recommended for those who are not vaccinated. The Royals are back home Tuesday night to play Milwaukee. As a reminder, masks are still required on the KC streetcar as well as in airports and planes as required by the TSA. The CDC recommends them in crowded indoor areas as well, like hospitals and prisons. And as fewer people wear their masks, KMBC 9's Alan Shope explains why mask companies may need to rethink their business strategies.
We had incredible growth.
No doubt about that, just a handful of employees to more than 60 in 2 separate warehouses.
Our demand skyrocketed. We didn't have enough, we couldn't produce enough for the market.
With the new CDC recommendation, that demand some expect will drop, but Iva says probably not as much as we might think.
Now if you are in a restaurant and you hear somebody sneezing or coughing, it feels kind of too intrusive.
She thinks anywhere there's a large crowd, people will still want to wear them.
In airports, I think that the masks are going to stay.
She says COVID-19 has changed the way people do business.
We face a new reality. Some people, I think that they're gonna keep using them.
Her business will look to overseas clients and pivot back to other markets.
We had a mask for pollution, for allergens.
Because she says healthcare and other industries are realizing
they were not prepared for pathogens and bacteria.
She adds,
companies that service the public, they need to be more careful.
When Green Resources first started making these N95 masks back at the beginning of the pandemic, they were making about 200 a day. Now they're putting out more than 40,000.
It was very challenging, but we were able to make it.
In Cleveland, Missouri, Alan Shope, KMBC 9 News.
Iveth says that overseas demand for their masks is still so great, they actually plan to add a third building to make them over the next 2 years. Well, the Kansas City Zoo is going to require all new employees to get vaccinated against COVID-19. The zoo made the decision after 90% of employees said that they wanted the shot. We also spoke with a local attorney who says employers are allowed to require vaccinations, but there are some exceptions like allergies and religious exceptions.
An employer has an obligation under the law to engage in the interactive process and determine, is there an accommodation that we can make?
Stacy says that employers could be held liable if an employee has a bad reaction to the shot, which is why many places aren't making it a requirement. The zoo says that they won't fire the current employees who don't get vaccinated, but they won't hire anyone new who doesn't agree to the shot. If you have vaccine questions, we are here to help. You can submit your questions that we will take to local health experts to get you the facts on the vax. Use your phone's camera right now to scan the QR code right there on your screen. That will take you to the place where you can ask your questions. You can also go to KMBC.com. We will be sharing the answers all next week on KMBC 9 News. And we checked, and masks will be required for commencement ceremonies at Kansas State, the University of Kansas, and the University of Missouri. K-State graduations started today, and they last through the weekend at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. The University of Kansas has commencement Sunday at Memorial Stadium. For those at the University of Missouri, there are commencement events through the weekend at either Hearns Center or Mizzou Arena. And graduates and guests were asked to wear masks for tonight's graduation ceremony for Olathe West High School seniors. Families were also asked to leave 6 feet of space between other groups. It's been 2 years since students could walk for their diplomas. Many of last year's ceremonies were canceled. People who couldn't attend were able to watch tonight's graduation ceremony on YouTube.